Okay, I pushed the buttons, I see the thing moving, and I think we're working. I hope we're working. Are we working? I'm waiting for somebody. Eek, it's Dr. Fox. Oh my god. We are live, Doc. Okay. I have too much good to worry. Kate, take it easy, Kate. I read what you mentioned there, and yeah, try to be safe there, I guess. Lots of people say, I hear you, Dr. Fox 2000. Thank you, Sharon Stewart and Sue Hayes, and oh wow, we got lots of people in here already, doing their wonderful thing. Okay, so first off, welcome to the moderators. Arizona Snowman is in the house, Piggy is here, and C&D Boy is also here. I did see him. Paul Zilla is not here, and give you a brief update. He did stop in and chatted with him a little while earlier there, and he is doing much better, and his arm is healing, I guess, from the sounds of things. And he went back to rest some more, and I guess the meds that he's taken is giving him a real kick in the hiney kind of thing to make him rest. Anyway, let's see. Whoa, hit that button. There we go. All right, sweeps around the entryway. Why, thank you. Glad you got the snow off of there. That entryway is really bad. Joseph is also here. Welcome, Joseph. Glad to have you on board. Okay, pardon me. Welcome to the moderators, and glad that you guys are here. Also, just want to remind everyone, if you take a look at your chat box at the top, it will say top chat and or live chat. If it happens to say top chat replay or live chat replay, that means the stream is already over. So if it just says top chat or live chat, it means you're watching it as it's happening. And if it says the word replay behind there, means the stream is over. Those good people that you see chatting in the chat box aren't there anymore. They've gone invisible. They've done and disappeared. They went home. Oh, hang on. Most of them were home. But anyway, they won't be there. You can still make comments down below, though, if you desire to. And yeah, if you want to do that, it's just like any other regular video. Anyway, I gotta clear my throat. Hang on, you guys. I forgot to do that before I turn the microphone on, you know. Okay, that's a little better. All right, got the what? Eat crayons? No, don't eat crayons. Those are bad for you. I should have had a Pepsi instead. You're right, Linda. And it's right there, and it's a full, big full glass, so no problem. Anyway, welcome to each and every one of you. Glad to have you all on board tonight. And we don't see anything new, no new super duper lava anywhere. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to have a repeat of last night, which was when Two Pineapples was out at Kilauea watching the flow. But I did save a little bit of that video, and we'll show that in a little while here. So some people like Piggy, who fell asleep, will get to be able to see some of it anyway, and go ooh and ah, and all that nice stuff. Anyway, I'm glad to have you guys all on board, and I will get at saying hi to everyone real quick. And of course, what's on the screen was one of the still cam shots of Kilauea, and I thought it looked neat, so I went and grabbed that picture, and that became our still shot for the day. So yeah, Snowman, yeah, I think Piggy's overdoing it with the crayons right now. Hangs head in shame. Yeah, oh. Piggy, don't worry about the falling asleep. That's okay. You're allowed to. Anyway, aloha to pineapples. Going at 2 a.m. Hawaii time. And I don't know what time that is in the real world. That's like 10 p.m. my time. Oh, hang on. 6 a.m. my time. Yeah, 4 hours difference, I think. Something like that. Anyway, I'm going to say hello to everyone. So let's, of course, I already mentioned 2 pineapples. And I did have to give some cookies out here. So I better do that real quick as well. And make sure I've got that all done properly here. Okay, so cookies today go to Linda, and she was the first person in, so all good. But you know, for those who didn't get here in time to get the cookies first, there is still a platter set out in the Lurkers Lounge, so not a problem. Anyway, going through some of the names real quick here. I'm trying to stop the thing from scrolling away on me, and it just keeps going. I'm going to start, well, of course, we got 2 pineapples already, and we got Linda, Sharon Stewart also here, Frosty username, Chris is back, aloha to Don Arnold, Sue Hayes, Kevin Haynes, Al Sanchez, Tetra, welcome all of you. Going up some more to see, of course, Kate is here. Derek, welcome back. John Raper also here. Dodger in the house. And I got Frosty username already. Daryl R, welcome back. Good to have you here. And going up a little bit more. And Gemma, that's way too long of a name, so I'm just going to say Gemma. Trev T, welcome back, Trevor. And we got 2 pineapples. Derek, we got you already there. Julie B is also in the house. Welcome. And Alan Coker made it back in. Let's see, who else is in here? James Bong. Let's see. Serotonin also in here. I'm just trying to see who else snuck in. I got James Bong. Going up a little bit more here, I guess, to see. Sometimes I'll look on a different angle and I see more people for some reason. That makes me go, Alright, we got Kate. Boy, lots of repeats in here. Which is all right. I don't complain about that. It's nice to see that everybody is chatting like a happy family. So makes it a lot nicer when we can all relax and enjoy and just be ourselves a little bit and do, you know, nice things. Tom Turtleson. That's one of the names I didn't say. Welcome, Tom. And going up a little bit more to see if I missed any other ones. OFU Lux from Luxembourg. I think I might have got you. All right. I think we're just about at the top here. And not seeing... Oh, Diane P. and Paul Williams and Ez is in the house. Welcome, you guys. Glad to have you on board. Good thing I'm going all the way up here. I got Dodger already. And that's it, as high as I can go up top there. Don't see anybody else. So if I didn't call your name out, you can get at me later. Tracy Bills just snuck in. Welcome, Tracy. Good to see you. And let's see, did I miss anybody else in between here? Possibly, but you never know. Yep, I think we got... Oh, Sarah Jones, welcome. That was a name I didn't see before. And, well, before today again. Welcome back is what I should say. All right. David Kota also back. Welcome back. Frank McLeod also here. Bill Kimmel says hi. Welcome. And I think we got most of our good names out of the way now. And let's get Ray Jensen just snuck in. Good to see you. All right. Jersey J also made it in. Good to see you there too. And Sarah Miles says Kilauea is my first lava love. All right, if it's your first lava love, let's show you the lava from yesterday, okay? And that way you will fall in love all again with it. And that's what you guys missed yesterday when we were looking. I did make 2 clips here, so it wasn't too bad to be able to just record these. And the cameraman did a pretty good job. Sometimes I don't know where exactly he was looking, but I couldn't hear him talking. But some of the shots he got was just absolutely superb. Like this, when they zoomed in on this overflow, I was going, come on, man, please move that camera. And then he did, and I was happy. So, hey, 2 pineapples, thumbs up from me for this, and that looks pretty awesome. And that got into the absolute wonderful lava. So, Piggy, I hope you're enjoying that. There was way too much to look at that I didn't know where to go. And you know, that is kind of a situation I can visualize myself having been in as well, because there were a few shots where you actually got it. You had the full pardon me. You had the full panorama where you had the the right hand spurting fountain, and the left hand side everything was spurting intermittently, but you had it right on there, and I'm going, yes, that looks absolutely wonderful. So hats off to you, 2 pineapples. You did a wonderful job with this. Very, very awesome. And for those who don't know, that's whose video this is from 2 pineapples. So just so you understand that. And I will put a link in up top here right away for 2 pineapples. He does have his 24/7 stream, as well as he goes out and does these extra streams, very similar to mine. So, but I mean, he does it on Kilauea, and then goes out and actually looks at it like this, which I find absolutely fantastic. So, Jersey J's Bushcraft Survival, I'm doing my first live showing tomorrow. We'll definitely give you a shout, okay, about the latest updates on volcanoes and earthquakes. Okay, sounds cool. All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep up with the chat here. There's, at times it goes like crazy. I don't know why. Okay, so that was the one video, and then I did the other video here, and this was pretty awesome as well, a little closer up, and I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, if you watch those spurting pots on the left and the right hand side there, that was pretty cool to see them throwing out lava just the way they were. That was, I liked it. So yeah, no, I didn't. It's very hot, Noodle. Yep, it is very hot. Don't jump in there. Sid for Brains, welcome back. Glad to have you on board. And it was an amazing night. And yeah, I envy you, 2 pineapples. I would have loved to have seen that in person. It really would have been nice. So, but thank you kindly for letting us have this video on here, and really do appreciate it. And awesome job, by the way, awesome job. So, cool. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can actually, I'm going to put Two Pineapples link up here. Let me get it, and let's see if it'll show up real quick or not. Yeah, I can click on that. Oh, hang on. That's a commercial on there. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put Two Pineapples link in here for you guys, and I'll pin it up top. So if you like it, it'll be good. Type in two, and then Two Pineapples. All right, and this is his live stream, so you guys can go have a look at that later on. And he does have the still shots and stuff like that. So, okay, we'll get that pinned, and that'll be good. If you guys want to have a good look at it later, you certainly can. And there, it's pinned. There you go, Two Pineapples. You got pinned. I pinned you to the top of my chat. I hope it didn't hurt. What happened to Bob, huh? Okay. Okay, I'm trying to see you. Yeah, give Doc those thumbs up. Yeah, we want that. Okay, he didn't come back. I hope I didn't pin him too hard. Anyway, let's carry on. While we're looking at Hawaii, let's just keep going with it and see what we've got here. So, of course, that was the frame that I threw up there earlier, and a little bit zoomed in, but that's the actual photo that it came from, and it looked not bad. So if we refresh that one to see what it looked like now, and that's kind of what it is now, a little bit on the smoky side there. We'll have a look at it from the other side, and again, this is from 6:07 Hawaii time in the morning. So that's when that is from, and if we refresh that, we will get our current time. Maria, welcome. I'm glad to have you on board. And there you can see that that big outflow here, and then all the new extra stuff that overflowed yesterday and today. You can see it covering everything up. Looks pretty neat, and very, very new fresh lava all around. So it was really pouring out of there yesterday. That was the area we were watching it bubble over and flowing. So pretty awesome sight to see. This is what the thermal looked like last night. I was expecting to see more over here, but I guess not. But our owl looking thing that appeared on this side looks pretty cool. But we're going to refresh that. I do actually have a still picture of that just because I wanted it. And there we go. And there you can see the overflows a little bit better than you could before. And that's pretty cool, pretty neat. And that's that new area that flowed out. So pretty awesome to see that stuff. And of course, this is the close-up of what the fountain looked like, and that's a pretty incredible shot too. It almost looks like it's neo glowing in neon colors, kind of weird looking, but I think it's pretty interesting. Hi, old mummy of hamsters, welcome. And we got Maria. Who else snuck in here? We got Paul. Paul Williams, that is. Okay. I think we got everybody. If I missed somebody, I will see if I can find them later. But glad to have you guys on board. Okay, all right. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna refresh this one, see what it looks like right now. Probably smoky. Yep. And there you can see that they've, there really has had more lava flowing out here because this is all built up. It's kind of reburying what it's trying to build up here as a hornito, and you can see the fresh flows right in here, and then of course all this stuff here is all fresh, as well as this puddling out here, and it continues to feed into the big pond. So pretty awesome. Primary vent there feeding the secondary little guy, coming into here and then out. Pretty neat. So parasitic vents or just vents. Okay, that's kind of hard to tell, Maria, to see, parasitic in the sense of we don't know where they're split. Okay, it's just like when you're looking at this here, okay, we know that there was a lava tube from this guy in here, that it covered itself up, and there was a lava tube that flowed into here at this point. And then somehow that got redirected as this guy grew, and it ended up coming here. And all it takes is just a little point where air can get in and it off gas, and it starts building up these little craters. And of course, the material wells up and drops down, wells up, drops down. Every time it puts a new coat of lava on it, and it starts building up, right? So that's kind of what you're seeing there. And it's neat to see it forming and building here, and then the overflow reburying it. So it's kind of neat. But yeah, there would be tubes of some sort in there doing their thing. So, okay, on a parasitic vent, actually, let me get my crayons going here so we can kind of, where's my crayons? There's a whiteboard. All right. And what we can do, all right, we'll pretend this is our volcano up here, this guy, all right, and it's being fed by a tube coming up. And what's going on, like a parasitic vent, so if that was the top of our volcano kind of thing, a parasitic vent could break off on the side here and go up and push out, and then it could spurt out up there, and then this main one here would go into there like this. So this guy over here would be your parasitic vent, right? If you have a lava tube like what's developed here coming off of the same thing, and it comes down here, and this used to be our flow point, and it's done the same as what this thing is doing here, building up around the edges, and it continues to build up. And that's basically what it's done. It's continued to build up, and it just uses this as a well up point when it starts to really flow from your primary source up here, right? And then, of course, this thing has another tube in it that is feeding this guy. So that's kind of how it goes. And I'm not sure exactly where the plumbing is in here, but that's where we suspect it to be, kind of like that. So a parasitic vent, you could have something like this. Now we know that there was also back on this side here, which we can't see on this view, there could have been another one back. It could have been up like this, okay, and fed it back in the background. So what eats this? Oh my God, the crayons are going. All right, I hope I made enough of a mess on the screen. Does that, I hope that made sense. Okay, boy oh boy, Piggy's gonna Piggy's gonna OD on crayons right away. All right, we're gonna have to call in the doctor. Oh, all right. I hope that helped and kind of an explanation as to what that parasitic vent could be like, right? But you know, for it to be a vent, it would have to be coming off of the supply tube. For it to, if it came off of the caldera or crater itself, it could still be a parasitic vent, but laying in the bottom of the caldera as it's being pushed out, or the mini caldera in this case, because we have a caldera within a caldera within a caldera kind of thing. And that's kind of what we're seeing here, right? But anyway, looks cool. Let's take a look at earthquakes and see what we've got. And of course, that is the Hawaiian Islands right there. And you can see Oahu. That's where Paulzilla lives. And then Maui Me is over here on Maui. And then Mr. Two Pineapples and Mrs. Two Pineapples are over here on right near Kilauea, actually. So just down the road. Anyway, let's zoom in and take a look and see what we got for earthquakes in that area. And of course, the first thing we always draw to is the earthquake central area here, where it is just an ongoing mass amount of little shakers all around that same depth of 20 to about 25 miles, or somewhere around 30 to 35, 37 kilometers down. So it continues, and latest one there, 2.5 that we see, and here's a 1.9. So those keep rocking the boat, if you will. Checking out at Loihi Sea Mound. Not too much new stuff out there, so we're okay with that. And quick check, we don't see anything really brand new over at Mauna Loa. We do see this 2.2 there. Nothing much to worry about. If you guys want to have a look at the pictures there real quick. Oop, I clicked the wrong thing. I have to get a little closer, I think, to get those cameras to show. Alright, we'll get on there. Latest picture from yesterday for that camera, and of course that is the top of Mauna Loa. You still see some snow, so yeah, snow, just like my house. Anyway, that is Mauna Loa. We will go over to Kilauea, and that should be right around here. And there's the crater for Kilauea, and you can see that we've got all kinds of cameras and things around it. What I like looking for, of course, is new earthquakes here, and we don't have anything right underneath it, although these are at the right depths and everything, 1 mile down, that kind of thing, 1.8 miles or 1.4. So that's kind of neat to see, and those are a lot more shallow than the ones that we see the 20 to 25 mile mark, like that one over there. And this one is at 8 miles down. So somewhere right around here, they're coming up a little bit quicker. Probably something to do with lava movement or magma, and pretty cool. Anyway, you do have other things that you can do here: GPS tracking, as well as gas monitoring, tilt meters, and of course seismographs if you're into that. And you can just click on them, open them up if you want to go to that site. And again, that is Hawaii Maps. Hawaii map, I think, is the way we have it in there, and that should be okay for you, and that'll bring up the link. And I will leave Hawaii alone. So Hawaii is a nice place. It looks pretty, and we like it. I'd like to go there again. Of course, I was on Oahu, not actually on the Big Island. That's where this is, of course, on the Big Island. So if you're going, you got to go to the Hawaii, not Oahu, Hawaii. So cool stuff. Anyway, let's take a look. I'm just checking my time here. If we can have a quick peek at what Iceland is doing, and hopefully we can see a picture or two. Yeah, we can. Just getting it lined up here, and from the really dark to a lot lighter today. It snowed again. Although we don't have as much snow on the darker areas, that probably got heated up a little bit from the sun, but we do see fresh snow all over the place, and that is what's happening in Iceland. And of course, you can see the whole areas here that were brown yesterday are covered in snow again. So, and of course, Ragnar right there for those who are not familiar with it. Tune pineapples. Okay, pineapples. What? Will pick you up when you land. Cool. I'll have to see. As long as I don't land in Kilauea, I think I'd be okay. Thank you kindly. Oh, my arms are going to be real tired if I do that. Fly all the way there. The pineapple shuttle van, yeah. But you gotta have a good fresh pineapple ready, cut and cleaned and ready to go. That's a must, you know that, eh? Oh, anyway, lots of fun. So, yeah, it looks not bad out there at in Iceland. You do see a couple bodies up on the trails there, but not too many in this particular shot. You know, you see right there's a couple. But anyway, they did have kind of gloomy weather with snow, and that's kind of the gist of what is going on. Oh, the sun did peek out there. Wow. That was pretty awesome. Yeah. So that's kind of the gist of what we've got there. Let's take a look and see what... and I know you're probably not going to like this harmonic tremor chart. I was just trying to... what? Codyzilla? Dr. Fox Bear. You a bird? Oh, I wish I was a bird. Oh, some days. Anyway, I'm not liking that harmonic tremor chart. Hi, Cody. And welcome. Codyzilla. And Cotyzilla. That is Paulzilla's better half. Don't tell him I said that. Yeah, you can tell him I said that. That doesn't matter. Anyway, harmonic tremor chart. It's all good. Break time in 5. Thank you, Tetra. All right. We see here we got a broken sensor. I'm going to refresh that, and hopefully something magical will show up. And no, that's not the right one. There it is. Okay. No, it didn't fix itself, unfortunately. We're missing a bunch of data again. Somebody went and kicked it, and then it worked for 10 minutes and then died again. So just looking at other charts, we see those are right up to date, and the one below it as well, they're right up properly up to date. So all cool, guys. That's what is happening there. Hey, Storm Chaser, welcome to being... Oh, you upgraded the member, or renewed it, I should say. Thanks, Storm Chaser. Storm Chaser. And that's 1211. There we go. Got it. All right. That's awesome. Thanks, Storm Chaser. Appreciate it. And I appreciate all the support from all of you guys. That's absolutely wonderful. So thank you. Anyhow, as we see, I'm not happy with that chart. So I'm not going to worry about it for right now. We can, though, take a look and see what we've got at the Grindavik chart, which is not too far away. And the Grindavik chart, of course, is telling us that we're seeing a decline right now. They do show a couple little quakes in here. So I'm wondering what's going on there, but this downward trend is kind of what it is. And our chart up top there probably would be doing something fairly similar if we did have data. So it's unfortunate that things aren't working, but nothing that we can actually do about it to get it better. Anyhow, let's have a look at some of the earthquakes out there, and we will go to this map. Of course, if you wish to bring it up, just type in the word earthquake, and it will bring this particular map up for you. Rumble chart on the list of my commands. Okay, now you want to type in earthquake. Yes, there you go. Oh, Codyzilla, hang on. Here, no, I'm not gonna do that yet. We're good. Anyway, there you can see some of the earthquakes. Of course, I've set this for 3 days, and we are good to go here. From red is our newest ones, blue are the oldest ones, and wow, Storm Chaser throws in a 10-pound super chat. Holy mackerel. Thank you kindly, Storm Chaser. 10-pound, gonna write that down. And that's awesome. I appreciate the support. That's very, very kind of you, Storm Chaser 1211. Awesome. Paul made me a command list. Okay, made a command list for me this morning. Ah, cool. I'm overtime. Pop it released. We will continue on with earthquakes when we come back from the break. I will put you on to what volcano is this? Oh, Fuego. All right. Hit that like button, you guys, if you're liking the show. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in snowy Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I need to go have a Pepsi break. Otherwise, just a furball's going to come after me. I gotta go. Thank you. Don't go away. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, I've got the microphone back on, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And just trying to keep up to the chat here a little bit. Oh, mummy of hamsters. While you're doing your streaming, or when you get ready to do your streaming, please let us know. We will drop your link at the end of the show here. We'll drop your link in the channel or in the stream a few times so people can find you, okay? If you want that, that'll help you out a little bit. Maybe somebody like Bob, C&D Boy, can go grab your channel link for later and post it. That would be pretty awesome. So that would be cool. All right, anyway, what we're seeing on the screen is Fuego puffing and a huffing, and it looks pretty interesting, but we were working on looking at Iceland's earthquakes. So let's continue with that, and we'll get back to Fuego later. So there's our earthquake map. I've set it for 3 days, of course, as I mentioned. And we will start at the top here, zoom in on these bigger spots. Seeing some of that kind of makes you wonder. Okay, 2.6, 10 kilometers down. Happened today at 12:45 Iceland time. If we zoom in a little bit more, that'll split those other ones up. And we'll get these bigger ones first. 2.3 happened today at 7:35 a.m. Iceland time. Pretty cool. And good night, Maria Matoma. The Matoma. Good night, Maria. And anyway, also 5:48 a.m. 1.5, 10 kilometers down. And then these other ones here are still very, very early in the morning. 1:22 a.m. 1.5, also 10 clicks down. And was that one? Oh, there's another one there. 7:51 a.m. also 1.4. And then these would have been in the very, very wee hours, or yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, 2100 yesterday, and same with this one. So probably that guy too. Just about. Okay. We'll leave those guys be, and that's all in one little swarm. That's interesting. And of course, that is very close to the actual fault line. That is on the European side of the plate, if you want to call it that. We do also have these two little ones here, 1.4 at 13:45, same as one of the other ones over there. Kind of interesting time wise. Anyway, we'll zoom in. This is Astja, this area right here, and Astja had nothing in it. So we will go over here where this other group is and just have a look. Some very, very small ones. And there we see a 0.9, 15 kilometers down. That's a long ways down. Happened at 11:20 a.m. This is at 12:51, and it was a 0.8, 14 kilometers down. So these are really deep. 13 kilometers down at 9:26 a.m. and this little 0.6, 15 kilometers down, 14:25 p.m. or, well, it'd be 2:45 p.m. And then this guy here, 9 o'clock in the morning roughly, and 15 kilometers down. So those are quite a ways down, and I don't know, these weren't that far down. The magnitude 3 was yesterday at 6 kilometers down. So a little odd that we're getting a little bit of shaking further down. This one was 11 kilometers down. Maybe it's on a slide, I don't know. Anyway, let's carry on to other places. And we do see a couple over here. We're going to take a look at this one first. 2 a.m. today, 2.7 magnitude, and that's a Barabunga area, Bardabunga, that's it, area is where that one is. And this is kind of out in the middle of nowhere. 12 kilometers down, a 0.8 at 6:42 a.m. This guy here, 6:43 a.m. Minute later, 17 kilometers down, also a 0.8. When we get over here, Grimsvatn, and we see this newer one here. It is a magnitude 1, and it is 9 kilometers down, 10:27 a.m. or just about 28. That's all we see in that general area. Then we go zoom in here. That is another surface one, 8:57 a.m. and that's out at Katla, and I wanted to zoom in. Okay, nothing else. This is an older little one here, but nothing to worry about. But this is probably something in the surface shifting and allowing some ice to slide down a little bit or something. Let's see, we got these guys up here, kind of wondering. This is redeveloping. Well, it's actually further north than it was before. Kind of cool to see this. So 2.2, 6 kilometers down on 9 a.m. or 9:02, if you want to go be real precise. There we go. Cracking ice in all likelihood. But this one, you know, it's a little too deep for just being ice. 4 kilometers down, and 1.9 or magnitude at 3:09 a.m. So kind of makes a guy wonder what's actually going on there. This one is 5 kilometers down. That's an older one. That was from yesterday, and that was at 1931 yesterday. The 2.2. So that's what those are doing. What's this guy all by himself here? And at 9:40 a.m., 4 kilometers down, 1.5. And no reason for that, but who knows? Something's going on underneath there. And let us zoom into our Reykjanes Peninsula, which we love so much. And of course, that is because of I've been there. I like it. And Reykjavik, the capital city, right there. The airport, Keflavik Airport, and Keflavik, and the other places, Reykjanesbar, and whatever that other one is called. Right in there. So if you guys ever go to Iceland, you land here and you can stay there, or go to the capital and do all your good things, and you can go over to the Blue Lagoon, which is right here, and then the power plant is over here on the other side. Blue Lagoon is an interesting place, but please understand it is not, if you don't like bad smells, it's not good for you. Okay, I'm not trying to be bad. It has therapeutic things there that will help you out if you need to go. Anyway, let's see what we got. Little quakes, 0.4, 2 kilometers down, 17 minutes after 10 on that one. This other one here, 14 minutes after 10, also 2 kilometers down, 0.7. This guy here, 0.6, 3 kilometers down, also same time, 10:17 a.m. Seems to be a popular time for little quakes. This one was a different time, 13:14, and it was 2 kilometers down, a 0.6. So not too much new there. These, I think we looked at all of them from yesterday, and that 2.2 seems to be that prominent one we've seen. And on the other maps, they had it marked down as a 4. So always wondered about that. Still don't see it change. But anyway, looking at where we are now, a little bit too close. This valley here with the little lake in it doesn't, the lake doesn't exist anymore, but that is not Hagi. This area here, not Kriki. And this is Geldingadarler, and of course Meridaljer. As far as the valleys are concerned. This is upper or southern Meridalier. Ragnar is sitting right in here for those people who are in the need to know. So right about there, and it's buried. Wow, this is all full of lava now. It's got a lot of lava in it. It's higher than the 200-meter mark. It's probably up here somewhere, depending on where you are in here. Somewhere around there maybe. So it's got plenty of lava in it, and it is sitting there. And I think that's about it for our earthquakes off of this map. So just a quick comparator. We'll go to one of the other maps. I did refresh this one just before I started the show, but I'm going to do that again. And we will get the latest and greatest, so we only have the stuff within the last 24 hours. And they're not even showing anything down here in the Reykjanes Peninsula at all, which is kind of strange. We do have this one that we looked at here, and that was the 2.1, and they got a 1.9 right beside it, so 2:01 a.m., and that is 6.3 kilometers down for interesting, very interesting. And this is from yesterday, so, and that was 3.7 kilometers down, so pretty cool. Let's see. We're good. All right. Zoom out a little bit here and take a look and see what else we got. We've seen this one, so I'm not going to worry about that. We did see the little one on Ketla, so we're good with that. And yeah, they did have a little one down here. Well, I guess we got to be a little bit closer if I want to see it. There we go. And that's Grimsvatn. And of course, 3:27 a.m. is when that happened. But they're saying that was 9.2 kilometers down for that 0.1. That's pretty deep, but you never know what goes on. So we looked at the other ones. We know this one here is fine, and these are okay. So I'm not going to spend too much more time on it. You guys can go have a look at these yourselves, of course. And as far as, so it's earthquake, earthquake 2, or earthquake 3. Those are the commands to bring up those maps and get the links for them. And you are more than welcome to compare with all of them. What? Who's got the giraffes on the loose? Oh my God, giraffes taking cheeseburgers. That's horrible. What the heck is going on in my chat? Metalomi54, welcome. Let's see, Silversmith also made it in. John Lloyd also popped in. Welcome, you guys. And I'm just trying to see what else is going on in here. I'm busy talking too much and not paying attention to what they're doing in the chat. James Skype got welcome, and oh, mummy of hamsters. All right, what's going on here? Oh, all right. Kananaska's country, welcome. And let's see. All right. Yeah. Okay, some little bit crude. Okay, I'm not gonna even look at the chat, I guess. Good lava flow at Kilauea. Yes, it was wonderful looking at it yesterday, and what we got recorded of it, it definitely looked awesome. And yeah, I wish there was somebody there live now with more lava flow, but there isn't. Trojan Pony, welcome. Good to see you again. And maybe what we can do is we can play that shortly, but or after the break, after the bacon seeds and all that. Anyway, let's go around and we're going to take a quick look at some of the other volcanoes around the world. And Sakurajima is the one that I want to actually go to next. I've been watching this since last night with anticipation and thinking that this thing could possibly pop. And the reason I had anticipation from last night is, okay, of course, this is the current picture that you see now, and you see that there is a lot of smoke there. So it's doing something, right? But last night, when I was watching it, here's a picture of last night, and you can certainly see that there is a definite glow in that crater. Beautiful shot with the stars and everything, but you can definitely tell there is a glow. So that kind of made me wonder what the heck is going on. So this thing may be ready to pop soon. I'm hoping people are out of the way if it does. So definitely would be, yep, a glow. Hi Jane, welcome. And we definitely see it. So, but that's what it is doing right now. That's what it's looking like. And, you know, with it smoking, you don't know what exactly is going on there. Campfire? Ah, boy, oh boy, somebody's cooking a lot of hot dogs on that campfire. Cynthia, welcome. Volcanoes Around the World with your host, DrFox2000. Welcome, Cynthia, and glad to have you on board. Raymond also made it in. Good to see you again, Raymond. And I think we're good. All right, so yeah, while we're here, we might as well go have a quick peek and make sure Mount Fuji's still there. Yep, Mount Fuji's still there. No, oh, hang on, we got to get that thing off of the Sakura. There we go. Mount Fuji. Yep, nobody took it anywhere yet, so we're still good. And we'll put it back onto the one we're monitoring though, and keep an eye on that. And of course, that is Sakura in Japan. Sorry, Sakurajima. Is it actually Sakurajima-san? For those who speak, I think it is Sakurajima-san, if I'm right. Maybe Geoplanet Jane knows. I don't speak Japanese, so hopefully. Yes, it is. Okay, Sakurajima-san. Boy, let's add syllables. It's bad enough trying to speak Icelandic. Let's just add syllables. Anyway, popped over to Taal. The Taal volcano has got some Taal gas clouds above it. And it was off-gassing a fair amount today. And of course, Taal is in the Philippines, for those who do not know. And it is a volcano that's basically a lake with another volcano inside it, with another lake inside it. And it looks pretty awesome. We'll look at the maps later on in life, but just wanted to show that it is still doing its thing, so we're all happy with that. And I'm trying to see where else we want to go here. Let's see. This would be a Yellowstone. Yeah, that's Yellowstone National Park. So we're bouncing around from the Philippines back to Yellowstone. And this one here, if you want to bring up a map of Yellowstone or this particular feed, you can do so by typing in Yellowstone or Jellystone. Either or will work. And it will bring up the Old Faithful and Upper Geyser Basin live stream webcam, which also has a layout of where all the it's mapped out. You can see where all the different geysers are and that kind of thing. So if you guys have curiosities, you can definitely go there and have a look at it. So carrying on, we already did Hawaii. I wanted to have a quick peek at, let's see, do we have anything happening on, I'm just wondering if we have anything happening on our wonderful Stromboli. I don't think so, but we'll try to look at Stromboli. Stromboli is quiet and not doing a heck of a lot. We do see a little bit of a spout coming out right in there if you look, and you'll also see that on this map, or on this right here. So that's kind of what they're doing, and that's a different angle, of course. You can see a little bit of lava there, but nothing major. So the other Stromboli camera is still offline, so we can't have a look at that one. And let us, yes, I see that, Piggy, 3 minutes. Let's go to Popocatépetl just for a few seconds. Sherry Fisher, welcome on board. Glad to see you. And gee, Popocatépetl is smoking something fierce. We're hoping this thing is going to go too. You know, I bet you all of a sudden we're going to have more lava everywhere than we've ever seen. Because nothing's been spitting it out lately other than Kilauea. And we're looking at this here, wondering what's going to happen. Pretty awesome, pretty cool, but this is what is happening right now. And of course, that is a Fuego, and we know Fuego doesn't disappoint us as of late. It is pretty cool. All the cool kids are hitting the like button. Wow. Perfect. I like that. It's the calm before the storm. Yes. And we always do like a Fuego. Anyway, we are getting very, very close to my second break. So for those good people who have joined us, if you haven't hit that like button yet, please do give it a shot. We're trying to get it up to at least 150 today, and see what we can do. Fuego. 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 Let go my ego. Okay. Anyway, hit that like button, you guys. Also, if you're new, you haven't subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing. If you need to know the times of the stream, you can take a look down below in the description. It clearly tells you when they're on. And how long has Kilauea been going? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not there. Sorry. Okay, bopped. Okay, cool. Anyway, speaking of, yeah, this, okay, mentioned the times and everything for the stream, and that's all good if you need to know. And also, somebody already did the join thing if you want to be a member. All the green colored names in here are people who have membership. And behind that green, of course, they have a different colored symbol of some sort. Piggy says it's blue. I don't know. To me, it looks like another shade of green, but I could be colorblind. Anyway, time for Pepsi it is, and I am going to go. And when we get back, we will take a look at some bacon seeds. And then we'll see if we can find some more lava somewhere. So Be good and keep smiling. Easy on the food fights. Remember, you got a pregnant lady in the room, so don't hit her with anything hard. And all right, I'll be back. I'm your host, Dr. Fox 2000. Keep smiling. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have the microphone back on, and thank you guys for hanging in there. Glad that everyone is here and smiling still, and of course, Fuego is all happy now, just as we want to cut them off and go to some bacon seeds. And yes, that is definitely lava rolling down the hill, and one of the things that we did kind of note about Fuego, it is got a very Strombolian effect, if you will, when it shoots out, and it seems to be a lot of smaller material, and it seems to roll really, really good. Sharon Stewart says, I hear you loud and clear, Dr. Fox. Why, thank you, Sharon. I'm glad that you're able to hear me. And that wouldn't be any fun if you couldn't, would it? Anyway, aquamarine is mine too. Oh, okay. Oh, you guys are talking about that teal color. Interesting. And I really don't know what that is. Looks like a shade of green to me. Somebody messed with they smudged the blue and the green together. Ended up with something they had to call it, oh, teal. Birthstones. Okay. Anyway, bacon seeds. We want to go to bacon seeds. And we're doing that right now. So let's get over there. Is this the Gulf of Mexico in the background? The Gulf of Mexico. I'm not sure if it is or not. Or if that... No, that would be land yet. Because I don't think they were looking in that direction. But we'll try to figure out where that camera is actually located, Raymond. And that is actually kind of a good question. All right. Yay, bacon seeds. And of course, this is our first one of the day. And it is going for a bath. It's bacon, clean bacon. Clean bacon seeds. All right. Our next lovely contestant is this little wrapper, and get it, wrapper. Oh, why is that other? Oh, there's still something underneath there I need to get rid of. There we go. He's a wrapper. Gotta be a really, really wonderful little piggy there, all cuddled up and smiling and happy. That is a bacon seed. Who came up with that? It's hilarious. Metalomi 54. Well, you do understand when we talk about bacon, we watch the lava flow out of the volcanoes. It looks like bacon. And somebody came along and says, where's bacon come from? Well, bacon comes from bacon seeds. And yeah, that's me tonight, wrapped up. There you go, piggy. Anyway, bacon seeds has been a staple here, and we love it. So here's our next little bacon seed fella, and this one's got his own bed. And what? 3D printed? What? No, these aren't 3D printed pigs. Yeah. All right, never mind. It's a wonderful little piggy, and they are definitely cute. So really, really neat. And now this, of course, as I always say, we save the cutest for the last, and that is how small this little teacup is. And wow, you know, you gotta say wow, that is a tiny little fella. And I hope he grows up to be big and strong. And really little small thing. I mean, you take a look at the size of, you know, the lady's finger there, and the head is about the size of half of her finger, kind of thing. So lengthwise, yeah, a few hours old, that one. Yep. Okay. That's awesome. And again, thank you, Piggy, for providing those bacon seeds for us. We really do appreciate it. And it's all good. Okay, let's carry on with some more wonderful stuff, and let's pop over to where are we going? Semeru. We're going to Indonesia. Get on the airplane and let's fly, and we will go have a look at Semeru, and then we'll pop over to Merapi after that, and spend a little bit of time looking at Merapi. Anyway, Semeru, there's your pictures. You can see what it's like there, and it is 10 minutes after 8 there, roughly, or 11 minutes after 8, something like that. Looks pretty cool, and we do see some clouds on the opposite side, and have to wonder about those, but that's all right. Still, Semeru doing its thing, and we got the two different views there, so it helps a little, but still nothing close up, so we don't know if it's actually throwing out lava or anything like that. Let's go over to its neighbor, and of course the neighbor is Merapi. And Merapi's got some interesting clouds, but Merapi is always full of surprises. So I'm going to get myself onto our Merapi page, and we are going to go slide back in time and see some of the sparks. Although looking at this, when you take a look at the top left camera view, that actually looks pretty darn sharp right now. But if we go back a little bit, we'll see if we can improve the views a bit and see what else was happening there. And there we go. A little bit better, but nothing too fancy. We have to go back almost, I think, 2 or 3 hours, 2.5 hours. There you can kind of sort of see them sticking out of the clouds. Clouds are actually lower than the volcano is, so you can see the top, and it's not bad looking. But we go back into the darkness a little bit more, and then you can start to see it literally shine with some interesting light coming up on the top. But as we scroll back, there are times where it is actually erupting quite a bit, even though we don't get the greatest of views because of the local clouds, unfortunately. So that's kind of what it was doing there. But I'm going to go all the way back to as far as I can go here, which is just about the right spot. So at and this was actually at 2020 their time, and you got to remember they are over the international date line, so it is already the 5th there. But this was some lava flow that was coming out. They did have one camera lost there, but that's okay. Watch my story. Anyway, I'm just trying to read what this is going on here. Okay, now, okay. I get it, Piggy. All right, I was trying to figure out what's going on. Anyway, we can see that lava rolling down the side of the mountain, and it is actually doing a pretty good job. Of course, the lower right camera is black and white. It gives you a little bit more of an infrared style image, and you can see a lot better. It's what looks Luke dinosaur happened. Yeah, dinosaurs. They can live there. I'm waiting for one of them to walk along one of these things all of a sudden. It would be pretty cool. Anyway, it kept on doing that during the course of the night, and we'll see if we can find a couple more here where it did come out fairly well. And of course, this, you can see that hot spot is not quite right at the top, but it's just a little lower, so things are just pouring out here and hitting it and sitting till it is overfilled, and then it starts to flow down. So Pretty cool. If we move that ahead by a few seconds, we can probably see some stuff starting to flow. Yeah, and we'll let it go from there, maybe. Yeah, a little bit more. Okay. As it lights up some of the clouds, it's pretty neat. I'm moving it ahead 5-second increments here, so otherwise it gets a little bit too boring just trying to watch it move down. Anyway, it kept on doing that quite a bit, so we'll move ahead a little bit, and there was a really bright one, and you can see up in the top one that lava really did pour out on that particular shot, and that was at 2221 or 2104, my bad. I'm trying to look at the wrong times there. And wow, okay, so now that you can see there, we do have some wonderful lava. Love the way that pours out of there. That's awesome. Just don't go touching it, you're gonna hurt yourself. And that definitely is worthwhile having a look at. So yeah, a little bit of extra bacon, and that is fresh off the press, or well, within a few hours, basically about 6 hours ago. So primordial beginning of Earth. Yeah, actually, at the beginning of Earth, the Earth was all a big molten mass of a mess. Actually, I don't think at first, I don't think it would have had too many volcanoes. They would have formed a little bit later. But yep, primordial soup of the Earth's beginnings. And that's exactly what we see coming out of the mountain there. So pretty cool. Anyway, let's see if we can move that along a little bit and get to the next reasonable event, and that would be about here. And again, it kept on doing this quite often, so I thought it was pretty neat. I might be back just a little bit too far here. Yeah, we'll leave it there and see if I'm good. Maybe just move it ahead a little bit until we start to see it spout out. Then there we go. All right, it got bright on both screens, and oh, I better hit the play button. Okay, there. Now it is erupting. So that did light up pretty darn well, and I'm just looking at the cameras. They are indeed moving, so as far as the clocks are concerned on there, I know they're cut off in this particular view, but that's okay. The time is on my other screen here, so it's not so bad. But we do have the one clock up on the top. So anyway, you can see that lava flowing down, and right behind that cloud there that it's going under. And I wish that cloud wasn't there, but that's all right. It looks pretty neat, pretty interesting. It's got two legs coming down, and it's going to grow its stature, I think. That top right pic looks cool. It does. It does look cool, James Bond, and I do agree with you. I think they actually both right ones look pretty awesome. Anyway, let's see if we can move that ahead a little bit more. You know, and it did this multiple times during the night. So let's move it ahead to about here. Oh, they do have commercials in here. Oh, let's go over there while that commercial, we're gonna skip that. Okay, now let's see if we can get back to it. And Yeah, I think might be about there. I'm just trying to get back to it on my screen here first before I subject you to more commercials. By the way, just so you know, this stream is for educational purposes and it is not monetized, so you understand that. All right, let's go back to that one there, and I will start it back up again and see if we can push it ahead just a little bit till we get the big sparks, and it should do that shortly. Okay, there we go. So it lights up, and again you see that lava flow from the top top right one, and that is moving down very, very nicely. This was about 13 minutes after midnight their time, so you definitely see some bacon in this particular shot, and I like it. You don't sound what? You don't sound monetized, Doc? No, I'm not monetized. As far as the actual stream, it is for educational purposes, and because we use other people's feeds, we will not monetize it. So if it is my own content, then I definitely will. Anyway, that looked pretty awesome. It fanned right out, and I thought that was kind of neat to see, and I'm happy to share that with you guys. So looks pretty awesome. And let's see how many more we got to go. Okay, well, yeah, that is it was pretty darn bright. That really does show up like a very bright ball on there. Okay, if we move it ahead, I just wanted you guys to see that, so let's kind of spend some time monitoring it at odd hours, and you know, people will say, well, what do you do? I watch computers. Oh, and I'm trying to get ahead a little bit here just so we can see if we can find another one of these wonderful shots here. And the clouds did roll in later, and it was very, very difficult to see anything. So not sure. I may be back a little. Well, we'll push it ahead. There we go. We see it lighting up, but you can see that the clouds are in the way. So definitely in the way. We can't see a darn thing. You can see on the top right, again, you know, the way that lava is rolling down the side of the mountain, but we just don't see it because of the cloud. All right, but the clouds did dissipate a little bit later, and I think they did anyway for a while. There we go. We moved it ahead a bunch, and you can see that it is still there. That's about 2:14 their time, 2:14 in the morning. I'm just sliding along on the bar here just to see if we can see a little bit more of it. There was a little bit more here. This was at 3:05. We see some of it rolling down, and kind of looking at the clouds. They turned into real wispy kind of a cloud. I thought that was kind of neat to see that. 2 pineapples. Good thing we are not up at the caldera. It's raining cats, or dogs and cats. Oh my God, dogs and cats. I wonder if they had a tornado somewhere and it sucked up a bunch of dogs and cats and it's now dropping them on you. 2 pineapples. Just be thankful it's not raining pineapples. And good thing, stay dry, buddy, stay dry. Oh, anyway, I love doing that. Love the show. I do this because I like it, you guys. This is wonderful. And we did have another, I'm just trying to get to the next one here, another outflow that happened a little while later. And there we go. That was at just about 4 a.m. From what I recall. Just started buffering. That's not good. I'm looking at my screen and I am solid as a rock here, as far as that is concerned. Let's see if we can push this ahead just a little bit. And I think that might be it. Yeah, it's gonna pop right away and flow down the hill again. So pretty decent to see that. Let's see, which Kim came in? Kim disease has spread. Uh-oh. Kim disease? Is the Kim in here? I didn't see Kim. All right. Anyway, lava coming down the hill. We do enjoy that. And we can see it there. That's pretty awesome. Oh, bufferitis. Oh, that Kim disease. Yeah, I get it now. Kim disease. Okay. I wish that Kim disease wouldn't happen. Is it Kim's fault? Kim disease is the buffering, right? Yeah, buffering. We don't like buffers. All right. Bufferitis. Oh. Yep. Anyway, so it continued to do that a few more times, which was pretty cool. And of course, the clouds rolled in a bit, and then it got daylight. So let's shoot it up to present time, which is just about 8:30 there, I guess. And that is what it is looking like right now. So it was pretty good though to see, that we do have activity, that there is actually a lava flow happening, and it is pretty awesome, pretty cool. So all cool, all good. It looks like it is just about break time. I'm just trying to see if we can find a volcano to leave you on. How about one with lava coming out? Would you like that? I can leave you here. Yeah, I'll leave you here. Oz. Uh-oh, Oz. I hope you're not buffering. Oh, that's not good. I'm sending out proper signal. Anyway, Fuego on the screen for you guys, and of course, Fuego down in Guatemala, doing its thing. I'm your host, DrFox2000. If you haven't hit that like button yet, please do consider giving it a shot. Really would help us out, especially with the YouTube analytics. We want to see if we can get it up to 150 likes for the day. It would be really nice. Also, if you are new and you have not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing. If you feel we've earned that subscription, of course. And while you're hitting that red button, making it gray, you can also pop the bell that's right beside it there as it opens up. That way you won't miss any streams or anything like that. So on that good friendly note, I'm your host, DrFox2000. I'm going to go for a 5-minute break. When we come back, we will go around and look at more stuff with volcanoes. And I think maybe we'll check the earthquake map. We did Hawaii already. We had a look at Stromboli. We didn't look at Etna yet. Maybe we'll have a quick peek at Etna. Fuego. Yeah, it's a Fuego. Okay, I will be back. Don't go away. Hit that like button, you guys. Keep smiling and play nice. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on, and I was hunting for trying to get Etna lined up here so we can see what is going on there, and unfortunately there's really not much we can see at Etna for today, even going back through the times, and I will show you what it looks like. That's horrible as we go through time-wise, and clouds are just everywhere. You don't see a heck of a lot, and miserable gray skies all the way through. If we go to the other views, we can see this one here, which has usually got our nice mountain in the back. We don't see anything there. If we move that ahead a little bit, I don't think it even ever cleared enough to be able to see it today. So this is kind of what we ended up with. Very, very poor visibilities, and not much a guy can do about that. So that's what we were looking at, and then it moves into the darkness. Of course, we don't see anything in the dark. This is what it was like earlier there. From the other side, of course, you can see all those heavy clouds moving in that are up here. So that's looking at it from the other side. Those clouds are sitting there really shutting us down. So the blues were pretty though. Okay, cool. Yep, they are. Let's see. All right, one more of the cams, and that is this guy. So we have all of the cameras are just really not seeing any of it, and you can see in this shot, you know, the clouds are hanging really low. Normally you see the mountain in the background here. So not much we can see with Etna, unfortunately. So we're going to leave that guy alone. And let's pop back over to Sakurajima and see what it is doing. It is continuing to off gas quite heavily. So maybe within a day or so we'll see something. Definitely going to be interesting to see what happens with it. And hopefully we will see an eruption and nobody's going to be in the way. And let's go, we'll sneak over to Taal again. We do see Taal is doing nice and doing what it's doing. If we go over to Yellowstone real quick and have a look there. There we go. Oh, we got blinkities. Yellowstone isn't going to work. We'll go figure out what's going on there in a second. I have to probably refresh it. I'm going to put it back onto Popocatépetl for a minute or two. And hopefully we will be able to get something on there. No, I guess Popocatépetl is not visible. I guess you guys are stuck with having a look at lava rolling down the side of Fuego for now. And I will see why my Jellystone isn't working here. And may have to refresh that page to make that happen. It had an error and something happened to it. Okay, let's see if we can get it back going here, if it loads properly for us. We are stuck with it, Doc. Yeah, you're gonna have to be stuck with watching lava. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, apparently they're not finding that. Something wrong with the Jellystone cameras. Okay, I see. C&D boy was busy. Thank you, and all good. Yeah. What, Daryl R? Aw, oh, what happened to Daryl? Suhays, it's been tough. He asks me every day, says, Grandma fixes everything. Can't he bring her back? Uh-oh. Yeah, that's sad, eh? Email? Oh my God, fixed. All right, all right. I gotta load that. Trev, thanks. I don't know how you did that one, but okay, thanks. Oh, let's see. What are we gonna call that? Yeah, we'll call it the graph. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can get this on the right page here. So we'll try to do this. Okay, comedy is best served with the side of lava. Oh boy. Okay, let's click on this and go back to split mode. I gotta actually load that in the right spot here. Oh, that didn't split yet. You're gonna see the wrong thing. Okay, never mind. Let me fix that. Back to Fuego. And it was supposed to split for me. There it goes. Now it's split. All right. Got the right one on there. And as I said, comedy is a fun thing. Let's see. Where we go. All right. So, there's always that behind the scenes work that nobody ever sees when you're doing these streams. And sometimes they're difficult, sometimes they're easy, but sometimes we also have a little bit of fun. And yeah, we're working on fixing the problem, you guys. Thanks, Trev. That's awesome. And always pretty neat to be able to do that. So, yeah, it is. It's got to work on it somehow. All right. I mean, that's better than having somebody kick the darn thing. Okay. Okay, let's get back to Fuego. That's what we were looking at, wasn't it? I made you guys look at it. Hurt your eyes. Didn't we want to go? We wanted to go to other places. Okay, what do we got here? I think we got earthquakes happening somewhere. Let's have a look and see. Something happened in Argentina 35 minutes ago. All right, we will have a look at that as soon as I get onto that screen. We will figure that out. Where is it? There it is. 5.7 in Jujuy, Argentina. I don't know if I pronounced that right. 35 minutes ago. I was looking at this though. I had this up earlier for a reason. They did have a 4.4 actually listed for Sicily, and that one happened earlier today as well, 1752 UTC, and that's why I had that one brought up. But let's go check that one in Argentina just to take a look. Is that this one? 5? No, that's a different time. And already a couple days ago here. So Argentina, oh, that's Chile. We want Argentina, that's this side. May not be able to find it. It's just a little guy. 4.8, and that's not the one we're looking for. We're looking for a 5.7. 4.1. Okay, how come we don't see it? Am I missing it? Or is it one of these other guys here that hard to see those little ones? Okay, not seeing the bigger rings. I wonder why. What is this one? 3.8. Okay, well, maybe it's not on the map yet, or maybe it's this guy. 4.6. No. Argentina, eh? Well, I have no idea where that is. There's the country, but we don't see it. Anyway, that's kind of the earthquakes that are happening, and you can see it all the way along the ring of fire, basically wrapping around. Exceptionally quiet over in the Asiatic side of things, but we do have a lot of activity down here, and we do see a few of them, 5.1 there, 5.4 there, so we do definitely have some movement happening. 4.6 at Tonga. That was 2 days ago though, or just about 2 days ago. And then we have this guy here. Again, these are very deep, but the blue ones are very, very deep earthquakes. Red one's a lot more shallow. I'm not sure. Yeah, the purple ones are just very deep as well. So gives you a pretty good idea though of what's going on there. There we go. There's your other earthquakes. I thought that looked a little odd with not seeing all the earthquakes. And it loaded. Anyway, some pretty neat stuff around the world. Let's pop over to look at what's happening out there in La Palma. I'm going to refresh that so we have the latest. And we'll take a look. What? It's way up in the northwest corner. Okay, I will have another look at that in a second. Actually going to just back out here. We do see this guy over here, and that is a 2.4. I don't think that's anything to worry about from yesterday. And then we move over here, and we see a few little quakes, but nothing major. So that's a 2.3 right there that I've got the mouse on, and 17 kilometers down. This guy is a 2.2, 12 kilometers down. This guy here is a, what is he? 2.3, 8 kilometers down. So nothing really unusual. We do have a few little, tiny little tremors, and that could be just settling areas because of the extra weight yet from the volcano and all that stuff. But you never know. There could be activity further down too. This one again, just trying to see where to go here on the chart. I just want to see if it shows up. Oh, there, 7 miles down, or 7 kilometers for that one. This one is 4 kilometers down. That one is doesn't have a depth. Must have been a surface blast or something. And then of course you have this guy over here, which would be our 2.0, 13 kilometers down. So not a heck of a lot going on there, and it is kind of neat that way. You say it was up in the northwest portions of Chile. We're going to go to, Argentina, northwest. That would be up here somewhere. And I don't see it. Oh, there's Juju. But I don't think that's this guy. 5.7. Well, it's not on the map yet. They must not have put it on the map. That's why. Otherwise, we'd see it up there. But, okay, thanks for letting me know that. Learn something every day. There's one here in Bolivia that's a 5.1. 150 kilometers down. That's pretty deep. So, all right, back to, while we were looking at La Palma, let's just go to the earthquake map real quick. I did have it refreshed, but since I did that, we have a bunch more information that popped up. I'm going to just refresh it just so we're definitely on the latest and greatest, and we don't miss anything here. Some of the volcanoes are interesting that they changed the ratings on them. The one I'm really kind of surprised at is Etna, that they put it back to minor activity, but you never know. Etna could blow up again and give us another show. Of course, our standard ring of fire, we do have our wonderful volcanoes. I'm surprised we don't see anything in here yet. And they did talk about raising Mount St. Helens from a green up to a yellow, and nothing on the map. So we do have our Alaskan ones though for North America, and of course going down into Central America there with Popocatépetl leading the way. Here's a quake 24 minutes ago, 4.3, happened near White City, New Mexico. So I hope everybody's okay there. Charlotte says, I grew up there. Pretty cool, Charlotte. That's awesome. And let's see, this one here, 5.4, a pretty big quake. And we do have a bunch of stuff here. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit on that area and see, of course, Semeru and Merapi. Krakatoa had that 4.3 yesterday or today. Yeah, would be yesterday for them now. But so a little bit of movement, and that's pretty cool. And I did say I was going to show you where Taal is, and let's see if we can zoom into Taal a little bit and see that it is a lake within a lake. If we zoom in, there you go. So the crater has a little lake in here, and of course this is Taal Lake, which is actually the crater of a volcano, Taal. So anyway, that's kind of what we're looking at there. It looks pretty cool, and they should be okay. Just looking at time wise here, I don't know if we want to do did I mention this guy here? 4.4 in Sicily. I think we got them, but they called it something else elsewhere. And yeah, here it shows up 5.7 and shows up on this particular map. So we did have one there, and that's the USGS map. We also see a 4.3, that's the one in New Mexico. So interesting, and didn't mean to zoom in there, but we do see a few more little new quakes up there. Not going to worry about them too much. Anyway, let's pop over to our weather maps real quick here, and we will see if we can refresh this one, because I don't know if I did that or not. Looking for more snow. Golly gee, Friday, more snow. These guys are wrong. It should have been snow all the way across here. These guys are always wrong. Anyway, yeah, it's still snowing here, you guys. Anyway, windy.com's map, I changed it and I put on the additional layer of SO2 so we can see where our pollution is in regards to the SO2 gas. And as you can see, it's not looking too bad. We don't have major spots over North America, but we do have gas coming there. Did want to note we do have a plume coming off of this area, so Kilauea is again producing a little bit, but not all that much. Of course, Mexico, down there you see Mexico City and Popocatépetl are working together to keep their spot red. And of course, whoa, great Fulham, wow, thank you. That is an awesome super chat. Let me just write that down. Great, and it's FULM. Great Flum. Okay, and $20 super chat. Thank you very kindly for that awesome support. I do appreciate that. Thank you, and love it. Okay, thank you, Dr. Fox. Love you all. Okay, that is awesome. And again, thank you kindly for that generous $20 super chat. Okay, looking at what we see here, though, if we zoom in just a little bit, of course, our standard dirty makers, and we see here in Colombia, we have a little bit more. Julie B, holy mackerel. Dr. Fox and the nice folks, Julie, thank you, Julie. Wow, you guys are shocking me. Julie B. 20 pound super chat. And that is awesome. Thank you kindly, Julie. Do appreciate that support. That is awesome. Okay, so in Colombia we do have those ones going off and continuing to create a little bit of gas problems there. We do see out here in Galapagos Islands all clear, so that is pretty good. We do know that in Ecuador we do have a couple of the volcanoes there, but some of this may be coming in this way and getting mixed and swirled back in here somehow. So also the other ones coming down, the Argentinian areas, sorry, not, I should say Chilean areas, not Argentina, Chile, of course, this country here. And you can see some spots there as well. And if we zoom back out, go across the pond real quick, this particular one, we are seeing very little coming from up in Tonga. It's still off-gassing though, so that's interesting. Isle of Wight still definitely off-gassing because we're seeing a little bit more of that. Skinny little Chile. Yes, yeah, skinny little Chile is right, all the way along the coast. And of course Vanuatu, that is the one that has been erupting for 870 years continuously. So that's pretty cool. And it's got friends there. And of course you still see some swirling here. You gotta go, what the heck is happening? Sydney's still getting drenched with rain. And some of those areas are really being hit hard. So do want to kind of say, hey, I hope they're all right. Anyway, you do see some more off-gassing from these guys, of course, but that's pretty normal. And not sure what this guy is actually doing, but he looks pretty bad. What is that level there? If we click on it, I'm just trying to find the highest spot here. Well, it's not overly bad, but I mean it's not good. You don't want to be out there and cruising around. That might be a volcano doing that, you know. So anyway, let's zoom back out, and that's kind of what we're looking at. The other spots here, Africa, we do see that that's still going. Down here, that's Johannesburg and the mines. This is the volcano in Congo. And down here somewhere you would see our Ethiopia. You would see a little bit of a plume coming right here, and that's from Erta Ale. I'm not sure what that pollution is from. I'm not going to worry about it. And of course here you can see where Etna is, and Stromboli and Volcano, and that is basically off-gassing straight to the east. So that gives you kind of an idea of what's going on there. We don't see anything up on Iceland. We have nothing in Europe as per se, so we're pretty good that way. And in general, it's not too bad SO2 wise. I do have to refresh this one. As we can see, it doesn't have a time on it. I want to see a time. There we go, 1900. And that will give us a quick look at what the world's weather is like. And I know I'm going over by a few minutes, but we're all good. Anyway, looking at the equatorial region, you can see that it is hot all the way across, or very warm. Let's go into Australia here, because that appears to be cooking again. We got 39, maybe 40 degrees tops in some spots here, which is pretty warm, but not anything too major. We do have this storm, and that's just sitting out here by Fiji. I just want to take a look at the precipitation one here for a second. Yeah, that other storm is still sitting down there in Melbourne now. That's that thing that moved all the way down. And I don't think it got the Tassies too bad there. So, but this does look nasty. And this also out here. So the good folks out at Tonga and Fiji are probably getting nailed pretty bad. Anyway, we'll carry on and have a look. We don't see any big storms here. They didn't rate this guy as a storm yet, but I'm sure that we will see something coming up. If we switch back over, you can see that is definitely a storm, and I'm surprised they haven't named it yet, or they took the naming off of it, because it looks like it's moving, and it's got a pretty large dark area there for a water funnel. And poor Madagascar is going to get nailed again. Those poor people. All right, back to temperatures. I'll slide over a little bit more, and you can see not quite as bad or as hot in Argentina or Brazil as it was in the last little while here. Cooled off again in southern U.S. in that place. Mexico's got some really cold temperatures as well. And of course, at my place, Edmonton, we are at -10 Celsius, and I just, for the heck of it, want to see, well, not wind speed, but precipitation. And look at that. They have no clouds over my head, yet it's snowing outside. How does that work, guys? I don't know. We must be importing that snow from somewhere. That really makes me wonder. So how can you have a weather map? I can look outside. I know it's snowing. We can take a look. And but they're saying it's not snowing. I think somebody's trying to deceive me. Anyway, looking at some of the other storms, you don't want to be in the Pacific in certain areas. It looks pretty nasty. You've got some severe storms happening up here in Japan as well. So stay away from those areas. You should be okay. I didn't really look at Europe too much here. I just wanted to peek in and see. We do have a front there. I don't know what this is going to do. And of course, always twirling around here. Very interesting, but looks like they're getting more snow in Greece. Wow. It's the year of snow in Greece, I say. But anyway, I think we're going to leave it at that. And it's been pretty cool. There you go. You got a moon shot. And I think that's pretty awesome. I'm going to wrap it up right here, you guys. I am over by about 5 minutes. And I'm surprised Kim Raudenbush isn't here. Typhoons? Yes, typhoons and cyclones. Typhoons. I don't like either one. They hurt. Anyway, if it wasn't quite so shaky, it would really be a super duper picture. But hey, Hans, welcome. I didn't see you earlier, and I am so excited for to stream. Yeah, and now is the time that I think we're going to put your link in here, and hopefully you've got that. So copy link, there we go. And okay, all right. YouTube channel. All right, I'm just reading through things. So oh, mummy of hamsters. I'm gonna type that in. Oh, mummy of, I gotta do it properly. Okay, Old Mummy of Hamsters, and this is Old Mummy of Hamsters link. I'm going to drop it in here now, and you guys can go over and let me, I'm going to actually replace my pinned link up top there. So replaced, so I've replaced 2 pineapples link. Now it's Old Mummy of Hamsters. So if you guys would like to go over there and enjoy a little bit of fun and give a few shots, that would be awesome. I really want to say thank you very, very much to all of you. Hope you like that final shot with the moon looking at Fuego, and I think that's pretty cool. And on that friendly note, I think it's time for me to start wrapping things up. Thank you for watching, everyone. Super big thank you to my super chatters, and of course Storm Chaser 2012-11 there threw in well, you redid the membership, I think, and then also threw in a £10 super chat. Great foam also threw in a £20 or $20 super chat, and Julie B threw in a £20 super chat. So thank you guys for your support. You guys are awesome. Really do appreciate it, and thank you kindly. And also I want to thank my moderators for being here. You guys have done a super job tonight again. Awesome as usual. And on that friendly note, again, remember, everyone here is a member of the wonderful Lava family, so we appreciate each and every one of you. Regardless of whether you're a supporting member or just a regular visitor. We know some people can't, and that is completely understandable, and we don't have any issues with that. So we do this because we have a passion to help work with others and try to enjoy what we see, get some knowledge and some interest. Anyway, that moon looks like it's gonna go right into Fuego. Somebody has got to go over there and be traffic controller. Anyway, on those friendly notes, Fuego's gonna blow the moon up. Oh no. Okay, and yes, it is gorgeous. All right, you guys, I'm going to get off of here. Thank you all for being here tonight. It's been a real wonderful stream, good for a Friday night. Remember, everyone, tomorrow is when it's Saturday. We start the stream a little bit earlier, just so you're aware of that. And you guys, please, if you haven't right-clicked on Old Mummy of Hamsters link up there yet, click it and then right-click, and you can get ready, go pop over there. Old Mummy of Hamsters, are you streaming already? Because people are going to want to get there right away if they're going to look at it. So on that friendly note, oh, look at that. That is neat looking. It looks like that lava is curling right up the moon as it's rolling down the hill. Okay, clicked and joined. Cool. And on that friendly note, thank you, everyone, and take care of yourselves. Stay safe, stay warm. Go have fun over at Old Mummy of Hamsters, who has now just gone live. The link is up in the top of the chat, so please do consider going over there and maybe give her a subscribe and a like and all that stuff. And I will be going over there myself to do exactly that. So you can call it a fox raid if you want. Everybody go pile in over there. Anyway, before you leave here, make sure you did pop my like button, and keep smiling, everyone. Take care. Please make sure you tell your loved ones that you love them tonight. for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and good night all, and we'll see you over at Old Mummy of Hamsters in a few minutes. So take care, good night, and thank you. Oink oink.